God,
great shooting.
45.6.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And by the way, you talk about the number of attempts it makes. The challenge from Ryan Saunders.
They get, in a mismatch situation. Kawhi Leonard is down low a lot. Pascal Siakam as well. High-low passing. It's Andrew Wiggins, who's really on a tear.
Wiggins, and he's made a living in his career against the Toronto Raptors, one of the teams he's had an extremely high scoring average against.
It's a bad matchup. And look at the size difference between Kawhi Leonard and Andrew Wiggins.
Kawhi Leonard drilling the and when you try to determine can a team make a deep playoff run, how good are they away from home? And Toronto has been excellent all year, and part of the reason is because of that guy.
He's really tough out, and he's really become a productive guy. Multi-dimensional three-point shooter. Gorgui Dieng knocks down the jumper to continue his streak of. So Dario will see some time at the center spot.
Van Vliet.
Man, Tyus just got torched.
Jones off the glass and good.
Crafty.
Still unable to get it to go.
Dario is 5 of 9 from three-point range as Gorgui Dieng knocks down the corner three.
It's not the first time he's done that, by the way.
Good rotation. Danny Green's a flamethrower, though. Standing there on the wing, and they're getting the ball out of his hands.
Nick Nurse said before the game that Wiggins would be a focal point. Marc Gasol drilling the triple points, but it's not going to be easy sailing for him here tonight. Tyus Jones and the rest of the Timberwolves will have to pitch in, and Tyus drills the Timberwolves' third three of the game.
Beautiful
Wiggins.
cut. Wow, what a cut by Andrew.
Amazing turnaround here in this final 3:20 by Toronto. I think one of those items that Ryan Saunders talked about this morning as the Raptors nail their fourth three. Van Vliet, the only starter for the Raptors not to attempt a three. Kawhi Leonard off the feed from Van Vliet. Wiggins steps back on Green. Andrew drills the rainbow.
Unbelievable shot.
Pull-up three, drops. That's the fifth made triple of the game, and it's the first tonight for Wiggins. Gets it away. Can't connect. Dario an offensive rebound. Saric up and in, and one for Dario.
How it went here in Minneapolis.
Spectacular venue, that US Bank Stadium, for having 75,000 seats. That's a very intimate feat. Teams that made it there, they were defensive-minded, experienced teams that made for great games.
Anunoby, a tough rebound underneath, and able to get the second chance bucket.
It was all-star year with the Timberwolves and Western Conference Finals. Just that team, after all the struggles we had losing in the first round for the first 4 years of my career here, in a constructive way, in a great way. So it was great to have his influence. He was obviously a great player in his own right. Played in the ABA and then played overseas for 10 years, won 3 European titles. So it's amazing how well they can shoot the ball from out at 24 feet.
The bigs included.
Saric right on cue. Freak has checked into the game for the first time.
Freak sighting.
That's one name I don't know. I love the number, though. I wore number 55 back in Boston.
Nets. He played 4 games with the Brooklyn Nets this season. And it seems like a really good player, really down-to-earth guy.
Z.
So I thought it would be funny to put you on the spot and ask you, can you spell Krzyzewski?
Oh, my goodness. I know it's KZY.
3 letters.
Can I say Mike? KRZYZ?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's where I got to know Flip Saunders. And speaking of Flip Saunders, what do you think of Ryan? When you were here, Ryan was a little bull.
Relate to your players, and Karl Anthony Towns, I know, is a big fan. So when you have that type of camaraderie and that type of chemistry with your players, and
you would like to come sit in for as little or as long as you'd like to be on the broadcast.
One segment, we take that.
Kawhi Leonard the attack, and he goes into double figures now. Meaning that wouldn't come into play until June, but if they get a win here tonight, they would finish the season with a better record than the Golden State Warriors.
Her talking to him, it was very emotional, very well done.
Okogie drills the triple.
Three-point shot. Minnesota's found themselves down double digits in a lot of these games. They were down 19 to Golden State, came back and won. Gorgui Dieng comes in to get the ball out of Marc Gasol's hands, and he's more than willing to pass the ball.
Van Vliet had to take it with the shot clock winding down and drills it. Still some question as to who they will be hosting when they begin the postseason, as the bottom of the East still a little bit murky. Tough pass by Wiggins inside to Gorgie.
Nice use of the pump fake by Gorgie Jang.
In favor of Toronto right now on the glass, and it's been an ongoing problem for the Wolves of late. Gorgie Jang at the free throw line, able to drill it for the last 5 games.
Second round in the East is going to be absolutely fascinating.
Second round will be a bloodbath, as Kawhi Leonard now is his 3rd made 3. Philadelphia is going to be a load coming out of there as well. Wiggins.
Go Wiggs.
Kawhi Leonard, no. Tyus Jones, what a pass to Andrew Wiggins, who skies for the flush. Mandate for them to keep Toronto under 10. But and Kawhi's been non-committal about what he intends to do beyond this season, as Talleyrand's one of the most popular players ever in the history of the franchise to go as well.
DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, their relationship has been well chronicled, and if Kawhi Leonard does end up going, you can just reload.
Well, you can't fault Masai for being aggressive. You took a swing.
Exactly
rather
right.
than watching that fastball go by.
That's right.
And the window of opportunity closing.
Yep.
Tolliver out of the corner.
Tolly.
Probably aware he needs one more to get 200. Would probably like to finish the season with that. Jones floater. Ibaka did not get to play tonight.
Oh yeah,
not on the bench.
You went into the deep dive of the Serge Ibaka as a chef.
I got sucked down the Serge Ibaka. How hungry are you, Rev? Something that apparently Serge let ferment for 2 weeks. And I asked Jeremy Lin about it before the game tonight. He said he still can't get the smell out of his head. They have a whole country to themselves.
They sure do.
Jeremy Lin gets hit. And a chance for the 3-point play for Jeremy Lin.
Been a good basketball player, but he's been, especially in Brooklyn, he was pretty good, but he was just injury plagued.
Terrell actually won the quarter by 2, but this Raptors team, they are intent on leaving Minneapolis with a win. Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, he's nice.
Battered away by Powell.
Excellent shot blocker too. Just watching, he's another Pascal Siakam type.
The Raptors 40 rebounds to 27 for Minnesota tonight. Anunoby drills the 15th made 3 tonight. You had post Jimmy Butler trade. Tibbs still coaching. Get a block here by Tolliver. That'll get the Timberwolves off and running. And Williams in transition, chance for the N1.
Guys don't get married as early here now, and you just don't have as many families. That's why having veteran players is so valuable.
Yeah, but I'm not feeling bad for you because you're flying. Where are you going? Phoenix on Thursday?
Yep. Oh, 18.
Williams. Mitch Creek gets his hands on it. Creek attacking, finishing, and there you go, Mitch Creek. They've given up 51, however, to Toronto. Make it 53.
It just speaks volumes to what the NBA has been able to do now. Instead of having the CBA to have a developmental league, and now the G League to get the name sponsoring, so it's able to pay the players more European money to entice them to stay in the United States to be able to develop their careers.
Lloyd drills the triple. 16th made 3 and 36 attempts for Toronto tonight. 120 to 100. Timberwolves do reach 100 points. They extend their franchise record with at least 100 points scored to 30 consecutive games, but